It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some Cube today, baby. Can you dig it? I just came across this. This is from like 4 years ago, but I feel like we got to dive in because it's called Can You Dig It? So I know this shit gonna be fire. I don't know if my eyes be looking crazy. I don't think they do. Yo, I just did a reaction to Britain's Got Talent. And I'm telling you right now, it's always those shows that I get emotional because it's just so cool to see somebody who's never experienced that have a whole crowd back them and make it to a place that they probably never thought they'd make it to is just so beautiful. I just like to see people win, especially people that work really hard or people that don't realize that they have a talent that really can bring them to the next level. And then they finally realize it in that moment on stage. Like it's such a beautiful thing. Anyways, we got to dive into this. For anyone that does not know, I go live pretty much every single day, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. We be gaming. I'm all over the place. Lately, we've been playing a lot of Ready or Not, which is like a tactical SWAT game. A lot of fun. But we also do music reactions on Friday nights, and on Saturdays we start off the stream usually talking about shit. We can see what's trending on Twitter. You guys can bring in stuff, whether it's police videos, comedy, crazy shit that you've come across. You can talk about stuff happening in your own life and we can discuss it. But we just kind of have conversations and just roll with wherever it brings us to. And then, from there on, like I said, usually a lot of gaming throughout the week. So let's dive in and let's see what Cube's up to. It's like that Back to the Future text.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get you something?
Oh, it's an animation. Okay.
It's your mofo butter laying me to the bone, jacking me up. Tight me.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Cuddy say can't hang.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
Oh.
Just hang loose, blood. She can
Hey,
catch up
yo!
and bad on the med side.
Granny badass.
Mama raised no dummies. I done the rap.
Got me some snack, Jack. Something wanna help, something get it. Jive man, you don't got no brains.
I got my bell bottoms on with my cherry in. Sent my tailor-made slacks with the dick print. My afro pick with the black fist. I'm Jim Brown, bitch. Kung Fu kick. Platform shoes out the mothership.
Bro, Cube cooking. Okay, listen, bro, he cooking on this. The dick print bar was a little bit extra, you know what I'm saying? But the Jack, right? Wait, hold on. What did he say?
I got my bell bottoms on with my cherry in. Sent my tailor-made slacks with the dick print. My afro pick with the black fist. I'm Jim Brown, bitch.
Jim Brown, that's what I thought. I was like, why'd I say Jack? As soon as I said Jack, I'm like, something don't feel right about that.
Kung Fu kick, platform shoes out the mothership. Talk shit, swallow, spit. I'm a pimp. White walls and a black leather coat. Where's my bread? Grab your bottom throat. Calling all cars. 1 Adam 12. Pretty ass nigga, you better stick yourself. Militant. Don't call me Cassius. Dashiki. I got to be the blackest. I'm Isaac Hayes with a switchblade. I'm Rodney Allen Rippy. Come fuck with me. I'm just trying to tell ya, young blood, best respect your elders. Right on. I'm coming straight from the 70s. Super fly in my perm and my leather bees. I'm coming straight from the 70s. Super fly in my perm and my leather bees. I'm coming straight from the 70s. Old school player, fuck what they telling me. I'm coming straight from the 70s. Old school player, fuck what they telling me. House parties, pop locking in, picking starter jackets. Got my Jerry curl dripping, gang banging. Yep, blood and crippin', 40 ounce sipping, 6'4" dipping, no shoestrings. Nigga, say word. I'm Magic Johnson, you Larry Bird. Damn. The day they blew up a rocket, I was looking at my beeper with a rock in my pocket slang. Double up. Michael Jackson versus Prince, Atari 2600. I done it. See that fat gold chain? Nigga, run it.
Listen, if we absolutely had to make a decision, Michael Jackson versus Prince, I'm gonna need your answers down below. I'm gonna be real with you. Prince was a star. Don't get me wrong. Like, Prince was that guy. I just never really was introduced to his music like that and listened to it much. But Michael Jackson, I was introduced to at a very young age, and that was my guy. I rocked with Michael Jackson, so I have to pick. There's no way for me to pick anybody but Michael. You know what I'm saying? I have to. He might have been the first artist that I ever really was drawn to. And again, it was introduced to me, obviously, but listening to his music as a little kid, it was probably one of the first people that I ever really was like, yo, I'm a fan of this music. This is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Then as I grew up, I started to listen to more stuff, rap, all that kind of shit, and got my, Tupac and shit like that I really rocked with. Now, obviously, Tupac had already passed by the time I listened to him, but I went back, listened to his whole catalog, watched all his interviews. I bought his book, his poetry book, all of that shit. Tupac was my dude, but Michael Jackson was probably the first artist that I was like, yo, I want to do what that guy does. I think he's amazing. That was my first thought.
With a rock in my pocket slang. Double up. Michael Jackson versus Prince, Atari 2600. I done it. See that fat gold chain? Nigga, run it. I got my Jimmy hat on cause I don't want it. Mike Tyson. Who's my opponent? Quick as Carl Lewis, be back in a moment. I won't shoot you, nigga. I might nuke you, nigga. And my DeLorean back to the future, nigga.
Okay, now it makes sense why they had the text like that in the beginning. In my DeLorean back to the future, nigga.
Won't shoot you, nigga. I might nuke you, nigga. And my DeLorean back to the future, nigga. I'm coming straight from the 80s with my Jerry curl and my Mercedes. I'm coming straight from the 80s with my Jerry curl and my Mercedes.
Okay, so I'm realizing now that he's going through the years, I like that. So the first time, or the first verse into the hook, then he talked about the 70s, then he's talking about the 80s, and now I assume he's gonna dive into the 90s.
I'm coming straight from the 80s with my fat gold chain for the ladies. I'm coming straight from the 80s with my fat gold chain for the ladies. Man, you know what I'm sporting, a short haircut, everything Jordan. That's right, a nigga played on the dream team. I had to let him know that it's a G thing, it's a black thing, you wouldn't understand. Shaquille O'Neal, the real Superman. Boy, I hit like Roy, Versace to all the real deep boys. In the crack spot with a laptop, bumping that Biggie, Smalls and Tupac.
Facts.
French braid and weed heads, where all these niggas come from with these dreads. And during Y2K, I had a bootleg DVD watching Friday. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell ya, pump your brakes, respect your elders. Baby. I'm coming straight from the 90s. I keep it gangster, gutter and crimey. I'm coming straight from the 90s. I keep it gangster, gutter and crimey. I'm coming straight from the 90s, triple OG. You know where to find me. I'm coming straight from the 90s, triple OG. You know where to find me. Fresh for 2018.
Ex-gangbanger from Los Angeles. Been to jail, fighting, partying, low riding. But you learn as you get older, you must become a man one day and put away childish things.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Maybe. I don't agree with that.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Yo, this shit goes hard. I'm gonna be real with you though. I love the whole video. I don't agree with that end statement where it's like at some point you got to be a grown man and let go of childish things. And I guess it just depends on what you consider childish things. Because I disagree with this thought. Like nowadays, it's like as soon as someone you don't even got to be 30 yet. Nowadays, these kids trying to put you in the nursing home at 27. It's crazy. They're like, oh, bro, you 27, 28, you almost 30. You shouldn't be dancing in a video or anything like that. You shouldn't be playing video games. You shouldn't be, out trying to chase girls. You shouldn't be doing any of that stuff. It's like once you hit 27, 28, 30 years old, like the only thing that the younger generation thinks that you're supposed to do is sit around, read the newspaper, drink coffee, and I don't know what else, because it seems like almost anything that you do, you get told that you're too old for that. So I honestly don't know. It's crazy. Like I get it. Like when I was a kid and I was like, even in my teens, like it felt like, if I thought of like my mom or somebody like that, it's like, oh, like they're old. Like that's how you feel. And I totally get that. But then when you get to that age and you realize, wait, holy shit. Like my mom's was only like into her 30s, barely, as I was at my, teens or whatever. Or my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like when my mom had me, she was like 21. And you think of her, as a little kid, you're like, oh, that's an old person. She's older. But then you get to that age and you realize like, oh shit, like I'm still the same person. I'm just 21 now. Oh shit, I'm still the same person. Besides minor changes that you make over the years, I'm 28 now. I'm 30. You know what I mean? Like it's like until you get there, you don't really realize it. And so I don't really blame the youth. I get it. Like they see it and perceive it a certain way. But I promise you, they're gonna be in for a big surprise when they get to that age, and then they're like, well shit, I don't want to stop playing games, or I don't want to stop smoking weed, or I don't want to stop going with my friends and going out and maybe having some drinks, or I don't want to stop doing, because I promise you, you're not going to change all that much. You're going to change certain things and you're going to learn more about life and make different choices and be more responsible. But it doesn't get rid of the fact that there's certain things in life that you enjoy. And I feel like it's a weird thing though, when people try to get pushed out of playing games, get pushed out of these different spaces because you've hit 30 by now. And so now your whole life should be over. And it's like, bro, you realize that like the average age of people dying is like 70 or in their 70s or some shit like that. So it's like, so you expect people from 30 till 70 something for the next 40 years of their life to just sit at home and do nothing because they're old? Well, I'm 30, so I can't do anything now. I hate that mentality. Now, that's not what he said in this video, but when people, perceive it, it just depends on what they mean by stop childish things. Gaming could be considered childish. Going out to drink with friends could be considered childish at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? And I just disagree with that. I feel like you do what you feel drawn to. Chase your dreams at any age, whether you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Chase your dreams until the end of time. Do whatever it is that you feel drawn to. There is no like structure to life that you have to follow. You don't have to get married. You don't have to have a kid. You don't have to stop chasing a goal. You don't have to stop gaming. You don't have to do anything. You just do what you like to do. And I'm choking. I'm dying. Oh my goodness. No, but like in all reality, like people need to stop worrying about what the next person is doing. Just worry about yourself. Worry about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If at 35 years old, you don't want to play video games anymore, you want to have a family and kids and not do anything but sit at home, you're allowed to do that when you get to that age. But don't judge the next person for what they decide to do. That just makes no sense. It's just weird. It's just mad weird to me. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this. Cube killed it. I loved it. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you in the next one, homies.